Update 2. I returned home from a long hospital stay to find 105 people celebrating a housewarming in my own home. We thought you'd die there, my sister-in-law said, lifting her glass. We gave her your room. Get out and don't come back, said my mother, while my brother laughed. I checked my bank app, balance zero. Sold yesterday, I said, didn't waste a minute, huh? Then I opened my backpack and pulled out 43 envelopes. My sister-in-law scoffed, but quietly, her confidence was thinning. Is that what this is? My brother asked. You trying to humiliate us? I shrugged, no need, you did that yourselves. He stepped forward, too close, eyes narrowed. You're not going to ruin everything over a few dollars and a misunderstanding. I finally looked up and met his gaze. You used my ICU stay to stage for a full financial coup. Don't be dramatic, my mother hissed. You rerouted my mail, I said calmly. You changed my billing address. You emptied my emergency savings and sold my car to someone named Kevin on Facebook Marketplace. You listed me as an active tenant on my own mortgage paperwork. I had to, she started. You had a choice, I cut in. You all did, and you made it. My hands were steady, that's what surprised me most, not the confrontation, not their horror, but how still I felt inside, like a pond finally cleared after a storm. You don't understand how scared we were, my mother tried again. We thought we lost you, and your first instinct was to loot the place, I said. She froze. I needed a room, my sister-in-law blurted suddenly, defensive. I'm pregnant. We thought you'd, not come back. There it was, raw, unfiltered, the expectation that I would fade out of the picture and make room for the new star. Well, I said, you can have the room. You just can't have the house. They all looked up. I've spoken to a lawyer. The property's mine, legally, solely, irrevocably. You're not listed anywhere, and effective tomorrow, I've filed for eviction. You're kicking us out? My brother asked, incredulous. I'm removing trespassers, I said, which is what you are. Where are we supposed to go? My sister-in-law asked, voice cracking for the first time. That's not my problem. You always help, my mother said, voice trembling. You always fix it. That's over, I replied. You're looking at the last day I ever clean up after you. They didn't cry, not yet, but the panic was setting in, not because they felt guilt, but because their supply chain was collapsing. You don't mean this, my mother said. We're family. I gave her a look she hadn't seen from me in years. You stopped being my family the moment you drank champagne in my kitchen and hoped I'd never wake up. I turned to leave. My brother made a move, something fast and unsure. I didn't flinch, just stared. Then I spoke quieter now. You thought you won, that I wouldn't survive, that even if I did, I'd come back broken, grateful, obedient. I stepped toward the door. You were half right. I did come back broken hand on the doorknob, but I put myself back together without you. And then I left. No slamming doors, no shouting, just the final click of the lock behind me in silence, the kind of silence that only happens after an explosion. They didn't pack up quietly. The day the eviction notice went up, my brother punched a hole in the hallway drywall. My mother screamed so loud the neighbors called security. My sister-in-law locked herself in the bathroom for 2 hours, crying about the baby as if that baby hadn't been part of the lie. I didn't go back to the house. I just waited for the legal process to do what I never had the courage to do myself, remove them. 12 days, that's how long it took.